From the views on the street
We go to bed empty hunger.
to the blaring horns of a hustling city, the loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lawn.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries, Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and penchant for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things that makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people.
All right, welcome to the Sports Republic Show. Thank you so much for joining us this new day. It's a Wednesday, and it's time for us to give you update on everything that transpired in sports. Just, beat would not be wrong. Now, we start with the African football news. And we'll tell you about CAF, we'll tell you about the FIFA election, and there's a date fixed out now. So all of this you need to know on the show. But welcome again to the Sports Republic Show. My name is Kizike. Elections into the CAF Executive Committee as well as the FIFA Council will be conducted on March 12th in Cairo, Egypt. CAF President Patrice Motsepe is running an unopposed one in this very one for a second 4-year term. And everybody needs to know he's a staunch ally for FIFA President Gianni Infantino. The poll will also include one of the 4 seats of the FIFA Council. Former President of Nigeria, also Ahmad Pinnick, is also running for this very one. So basically you can say it's our concern because we have our own Ahmad Pinnick running for this very one. But one thing we should be talking about right now is the part where we have Gianni Infantino also giving the backing to that very man, CAF president, and also this talking about the Patrice Motsepe, the CAF man in the news. Now, Patrice Motsepe has been here before. No, has he been here before? No, but he's running for like the second time and running unopposed. So the question is, for the time he has been here, has he done so well? But I think I'll rate him. If you want to give me about 100, I might give him just a possibly. I'll give him 70 or 60 for Patrice Motsepe and how far he's come, because he's not done so badly. But running unopposed means that they give him all of the support. But our own former president, Amanjo Pinnick, is also re-electing for this one. He wants to be part of that FIFA Council, so it's like a re-election for him. So we need to give him all of the support if we have the power. But let's go off that story and let you know there's a meeting out now. And this meeting might not be a friend to everyone, because I recall a lot of Nigerians are not happy with this. They say in Nigeria, we do a meeting. But I'll tell you, the National Sports Commission, NSC, and the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, on Tuesday held a strategic meeting. Guess what? Just to fashion out the ways of the Super Eagles being part of the World Cup in 2026. Now, moving on that very one, to get the team back on track is just what they want. Super Eagles, who is still searching. Nigeria is still searching for a win and must beat table toppers Rwanda, who is on top of the log now as it stands. Now, on their part, the NFF in January 2025 appointed foreign coach, technical man Eric Chelle to lead the team in their next 6 World Cup games. Super Eagles are languishing on 5th position with 3 points from 4 games, while table toppers Rwanda have 7 points. So you see, talking about the World Cup now, Nigeria, Rwanda, South Africa, it's a very, very, very precarious position. South Africa now have 7 points. Benin Republic have 7 points, and also second and third respectively. Lesotho is there. Now, the chairman, the Sports Commission, talk about National Sports Commission, Shehu Diko, on his official Facebook page stated that all hands must be on deck in making sure that the Super Eagles, qualify for the World Cup, because we are in a very tight corner. And he wrote, "Today I received a briefing update from my brother, the Nigerian football president, the NFF man, Ibrahim Musukuzo, that we want to see that we make it to the World Cup. The engagement held at the NSA offices focused on the preparation of the crucial World Cup qualifier built for March 2025 and need to ensure that the Super Eagles World Cup qualification effort perfectly is on track." Now, this is the meeting. You can see that picture you have on your screen. But I'm just looking at it from every perspective. What would this meeting do? I'm not disrespecting them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they've done wrong. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have this meeting. But I'm just saying, what would this meeting do? The NSC, the Sport Commission, they are new. They've been here before, but now it's a new one by the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and also the NFF president, Ibrahim Musukuzo, is in the news. So them coming together now to meet and talk just to see that we'll make it to the World Cup. Yes, it will be so good. But let me even sound it. I don't know where, personally, I will be. I don't know where I will be if Nigeria does not make it to the World Cup. I don't know, because it will be so shameful, because this will be the second time. So consecutively, we're missing out on the biggest tournament in the world of football. The last time we missed out in Qatar, we never knew how Qatar was, talk about our players. Now the World Cup is closed. USA, Mexico, Canada coming together as one to bring the world together. And Nigeria is just somewhere down the pecking order. Do you know how bad it is that we've not even won a game? We've not won a game. So we need to go extra mile. But now we have a new coach. So this will still boil down to letting the coach do what he wants to do. I said it on radio and I'm going to say it on TV. If Nigeria does not make it to the World Cup, put the blame on the NFF. There's no how you want to trick it. If we don't make it to the World Cup, the blame should be on the NFF, because I used to say Nigeria is like Manchester United. You bring in a manager and you make him look like he's not that so good. That's what we do here. Well, now Eric Chelle is in the position. He knows African saying blah, 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 blah. They might have told us world-class coach. Okay, let's keep that aside. But now we have Eric Chelle. Now, Eric Chelle is on the job. If Nigeria does not make it to the World Cup, I'm very sure a lot of people would put blame on this man you have on your screen. I will forget to put the blame on those who the blame should be put on. Because you tell me Nigeria is African champions, I cannot take that from you. Why? Because we have 7-time champions, Egypt. We have other countries who have got this one right more than we have. The last time we clinched on the Nations Cup was what? 2013. Now, we know how we got to the World Cup. I mean, how we got to the Nations Cup. Iguava did his magic. He worked, right? But we are playing against a side who we struggled. I mean, see, let me even say it. For March, M-A-R-C-H, for March, that month of March is, I think that month will determine if Nigeria will make it to the World Cup or not. Guess what? A draw is not even an option. You need to win all your games. And it's funny how we think about that we are preparing for this World Cup. There's an PSG. No disrespect. We have all of these things, yes. When you think other teams are not preparing, they are preparing very well. They want to be at the World Cup. Now we are getting disrespected from different people. Nobody sees us like the champions. See, whether we get Lookman or Osimhen, not concern them. You just know that Nigeria is just one countryside that does not look consistent in the last 10 years. Yeah, you can say that. Now let's go to the next one where South Africa coach Hugo Broos has come to dismiss, saying that the Super Eagles would not qualify. Let me even tell you, not about them, because see, when I look at that group, I look at Rwanda, I look at South Africa, I look at Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Benin Republic. Okay, let me start with Rwanda. They have a style of play. South Africa, the most dangerous of them all, like they're the bigger ones for me, if not Nigeria, South Africa. They are 7 points. We have, okay, let me leave Zimbabwe, they're just down. Lesotho, okay, just like Lesotho is number 4. Yeah, we have Benin Republic. So all of this countryside are also wanting to be part. But now, recently as of yesterday, Bafana South Africa coach Hugo Broos has mapped out how they will beat the Super Eagles to the automatic qualification ticket to the 26th World Cup. South Africa are front runners in the Group C alongside Rwanda and Benin Republic on 7 points apiece after 4 rounds of matches. Moving on, the Super Eagles are on the, how do I ever say it? We are in a very bad position. Now you heard the man saying, this man you have now, he's saying, see, he knows that of every team in Africa could be strong, but Nigeria is like his target. And he's doing the ultimatum. The World Cup qualifiers, you need to know, resumes next month with South Africa home to Lesotho and then away to Benin Republic, while Nigeria travel first to Rwanda before a home game to play Zimbabwe. But the coach Hugo Broos said the target next month is to win both matches against Lesotho and Benin Republic to begin with. Now let me quote what he said on the show. He said, "We now have 7 points, and then I count 6 in March. It's 13. And then we have 4 games which tally up to 12 points. I think if you have 16 or 17 points, you have qualified. All the teams are still in the running. Therefore, March can be a key month and things will be a little bit clearer." And that's true. See, from March now, we'll know who will make it to the World Cup. We can just say. We might not really know, but we can start saying, we can start pointing a finger saying this one makes it, this one makes it. And then he said after that, we can say, for example, Rwanda is out. Again, that's why it's very important to win these 2 games. So the more Nigeria is targeting to win, we want to win, Nigeria wants to win Rwanda, Nigeria wants to win Zimbabwe. That's how South Africa is making plans. These 2 games, just follow the games as it unfolds. Lesotho is next for them. Benin is next. So they want to just win this countryside and now put themselves ahead. So he's doing the calculation. 7 points. If they win Lesotho, they'll be 10 points. If they win Benin Republic, they'll be 13. So you're seeing the calculation. So it's like a permutation, but they are very strong. South Africa side are very strong. I'm not talking about how they have Melody Sound and Kaizer Chiefs. Most of their players ply their trade in the league. So they are together. They are united. They know that the Super Eagles are one side that can support our show. But let's be optimistic. And he said he hopes to end his career by leading South Africa to the World Cup. Hugo Broos said, "It's a personal ambition. I was there as a player at the World Cup, but I want to be there as a coach and then stop my career because I will be 74 years of age next year." So Hugo Broos on the other part knows that he's been part of the World Cup before as a player for South Africa. But at this point, he wants to win he wants to be, not winning now, be part of the World Cup for him. And that one, he's believing that Nigeria would not pose any threat. But are we a scary team? That's one question I want to ask. Are we a team to fear? Yes. Do we have the quality to get out there? Yes. Are we good enough? Yes. Do we have the coach? Yes. Maybe. Maybe, yes. I will say yes to that. But you know why? Eric Chelle now has come to meet the team in a low position. Let's be factual. Let's say it the way it is. Like, let's not be sentimental. Let's just be truthful. If now you then give that job, may manage Nigeria for this position where they will you take it? I tell you, some people knows that. See, some coaches personally, they know that job might dent my CV. So Eric Chelle, on the other part, he knows that taking this job is big. So Nigeria is a big country. Don't be sad they carry talk. Nigeria is a big country. He knows, personally himself, he knows that this job when I want to collect, now a big job, bro. And I'm not saying it is, but it looks like, you know what this means? That's what it looks like. You must take Nigeria to the World Cup. Because this country missed out the last time. So all the blame will be put on the manager if he misses out. Can I even shock you? The reason why he came was not for the Nations Cup. We are looking for the Messiah. We want the Jesus Christ who will take us to the World Cup. So he's like the new face now. He's like the man we see. So Eric Chelle knows personally taking this job is big. See, people have talked about him. Genetro have talked about him. What's the name? Hugo Broos is talking about him, talking about Nigeria. So if I want to look about Eric Chelle's record, he knows the African shores well. He might not be the world-class coach they told us they will bring. He might not be the A-class coach they told us they will bring, but he knows this one very well. But that's African sin. Now we want to be part of the World Cup. Is he the right manager? It's not. See, if I want to start criticizing, I will start telling you no. But this is not the time to start criticizing the coach who got on the job. Rather support him. Let's be factual. Let's even say, you know, when I say it sounds like we just talk this thing. If Nigeria not go World Cup, I go blame NFF. You cannot blame the man now. You want to turn the table around. Who tell you say all this Rwanda, they know they do rehearsal, I'm not training. They train, oh. See, they World Cup, and do you know how bad it is? Out of that group, Rwanda, South Africa, Nigeria, Lesotho, Benin Republic, all of this countryside, one will be at the World Cup. Just one. So we started badly. We don't play how many matches. We never win any game. Tomorrow night, you call the table say Nigeria is giant of Africa. For where? You can tell me Nigeria is giant of Africa and any other thing. I'll just agree. But not for this one, no. A lie. Nigeria for World Cup, a lie. For Africans, it's a lie. I'm not even surprised. There's some countries that which they are telling you, I say Tanzania, one country. No disrespect to, don't get me wrong. Tanzania coach said come out. Suleiman, that's the name. I can't recall. Ahmed Suleiman, that's his name. He came out publicly and was talking about how he wants to do. I feel if Tanzania feel they come out now, they tell us say they go do it like this, they go do it like you don't go fear. And they talk about I say for March, for African scene, any African country will get draw against Nigeria and I walk up for them. The sport Nigeria, for Abuja, they scatter everywhere. I'm not supporting this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying violation is part of the game. It's totally out of it. But I'm just looking at how would this be again? Where I go for this? Where I go run enter Nigeria and not go World Cup? It would be so shameful. Because now we are saying we have a new coach. Yes, new coach is a boost. But you get what we go fit press. We win all our match. Can we win all our matches? Yes, we can. Don't say I'm saying Nigeria will not be at the World Cup. Oh. Even person win 2013 AFCON, MNK yesterday, they asked him. MNK opened his mouth, says it's a shaky group. He said it's a 50-50. Nigeria might not make it to the World Cup. Now me to come. Nigeria not go World Cup. Put the blame on the NFF. Who else do you want to blame? Well, who else do you want to blame? Because, see, we know it, now we do ourselves. Some kind of time they will say, now, how do they say it? The devil is at work. Sometimes now we even they do us ourselves. Say the devil is at work. Sometimes the devil not do anything. Even we the lie on top devil. Because just what it is. Let's be factual. Let's be truthful. Tomorrow now, they go blame him. Eric Chelle is not good. Eric Chelle, don't go blame Eric Chelle though. He would do, on the own part, himself will collect the job. He knows what's at stake. He knows Nigerian people now. He knows he knows better. He knows that this job, not be small work. Oh. But let's give him the best. Let's wish him the best. Let's tell him everything we can do. Give him all the support we can. At this point, that's what he needs. But let's even talk about the players' mentality. How would they be going into this World Cup qualifier? You know, me, I'm in the studio. I did for TV. I did talk now national. I did talk. I'm saying it because of I love the country. I love Nigeria. From the pundit point of view, you could say analytical point of view. You could say analysis part. I'm saying it because you go deep bad man come for TV or come for radio. Go to talk about Rwanda. They World Cup. South Africa. They World Cup. And I know their story now. But the players themselves going into this one, how would they fare? I mean, is this like what's the word? is this like, could it be at the detriment of the player? Can they buy into the feelings of Nigerians? You know, say, personally, if you want to write exam, if you know say your final year exam, you person, you know, say, you don't want to get carried over, you don't want to fail, you go write and where you go. See, the preparation will be quite different from the 100 level in Nigerian universities, if you know what I mean. But the players themselves, they need to know, they need to strategize, they need to understand, they need to work. See, they need to put in the work. And they play when Lookman return. Because Lookman, that boy, if they play with, you wait till they play on him, but everything just did there. Osime, that one a player now. We get players. Some say we not get players. And see, the players, but we need that man. And that's Eric for me. Who will put these guys in the right place? Going to these matches, the mentality needs to be high. For their mind, they're going to think, say, what if we don't go World Cup? How it go be? How does it sound? I look at the Nigerian players, I look at all those boys, and they look there, and they think, who don't even go World Cup before? Musa not did that team again. Now, Kenneth Omero won't carry come. See, I'm not talking about the guys who will be in the World Cup. Osime has not been at the World Cup before. He wants to be at the World Cup. Look, man. See, you know why they're bad? Because they play for their club side. Now, when they play for their club side, now, as they play for their club side now will come close. You could come in national duty. Everybody go to play for their countryside. You can't tell me say you can't do Europe, you can't Nigeria, you can't watch World Cup. You go bad. But let's tell you about the World Cup again. Dates announced for the Super Eagles next 2 games. World Cup qualifiers. You need to know the Super Eagles of Nigeria will confront the Amavubi of Rwanda in a 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying match 5 encounter on Friday, March 21. The match will be held at the Amahoro Stadium, Kigali. That name, they fear me. You see that name? They fear me. See Kigali? They fear me. The 3-time African champion Nigeria will host the Warriors of Zimbabwe 5 days later at the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo. The date of both games was announced on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Tuesday. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are yet. This is what you need to know. We are yet. I cannot say they are yet because I've been Nigerian. Me and Nigerian person, I've been Nigerian person, I'm a Nigerian. We are yet to record a win in the qualifying series with 3 draws and 1 defeat from 4 games. Who does that? Nigeria. Now we. And then for the Seals. We are yet to record a win in qualifying series with 3 draws and 1 defeat from 4 games. Now, the West African side, Nigeria, occupy 5th position in Group C with 3 points. 4 points adrift joint leaders Benin Republic, South Africa, and Rwanda. Can I come back? May I tell you something? See, more talk and I say the sweet. From back, now we carry second. You understand? From back. See, I think one of the mottos for me that I've been living with is the word that says, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Tell yourself the truth. You say Nigeria will go World Cup. You, where they watch me, so tell me, go comment section, tell me, do you think Nigeria would make it to the World Cup? If yes, how? What and what did they need to put in place? What? Yes, so not get me wrong. Go. I not see. When I not talk say that presenter for Voice of People TV, they talk say Nigeria will go World Cup. I not talk Cambo. But bro, more tell ourselves true. It did now 50-50 self. If you don't call 60-40. Because a draw would not help. Why would they like to wait for permutation? Why? They don't manage. If you need the cost one, they don't manage. Pesero when I first start this thing. Pesero. And my guy, when I first start this thing. They don't manage, and now see where we did. You want to win all your games. It's good. It's nice. I love it. I want it. But is it possible? Well, see, when we go play Rwanda, I see that Rwanda, and they all go lock everywhere. They can't go win us for Nigeria, yeah. I don't say Guava forgive them, boy, because waiting do ball. Waiting maybe not forgive Guava for that thing. If Guava can go start some kind of balls, maybe say you won't give them a chance. If they give them a chance, now say I be now. Nigeria now don't go AFCON, that one different. But they don't spoil. Last thing I know that's the best. Our best stadium for Nigeria now Uyo. That Gospel Akpabio Stadium now will be our best stadium. We don't get stadium we say we won't compare with that one. Now for that play, that one go knock us Akpako Terrichi self define. Was a bad result. I felt like a draw would not be wrong, sincerely. Just maybe. But we lost that game in Nigeria. Now that one I won't go play. So it is say they don't go talking for you. You won't go play around, I won't go get results. For Mahoro, all those boys, fear them all. Fear them. See, Eric Chelle, if I feel control you, I go ask you, say, bros, I beg. I go tell you, I beg. See, not hear anybody, you don't listen to anybody. I know say the guy will give you a job. They go on, normally. But the truth of the matter remains, if we lose out of the World Cup, it will be at the detriment of Nigerians, about 2 million people, if not more, and the coach. I don't even understand that contract that he signed. I don't want to, I don't like to see what do you mean they talk about Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, eh? Nigerian Football Federation, I would not stop talking. We will not stop talking until they make it right. And when they do it right, trust me, I go sit there for you, I go to give them healing. You get one way they go do, I go hate them more, normally. You get some kind of development, that's the way they go do. For Nigeria, I say, yes, we are growing. You know, they suit it out for Morocco. Every European see, people they think of to go do tourism for Morocco, sports-wise. Morocco, I don't know how they do them. I don't even know how Morocco not called the reason like African countries. The way Morocco did now, Morocco is big. 2030 World Cup, we know their story. We know World Cup plans. We've seen projects. Morocco side, not be person made to. And anytime I look at Morocco, I will say, not be still African country with this one. Now in Nigeria, you'll see, Nigeria will be good. Starts from you. But you know, I beg, we get players. Some people don't get players. We get players. We organize ourselves. We can be good. The biggest brand of sports in Nigeria is the Super Eagles. They never took when they go get coach. If you see them unveiling self, we don't unveil and I say that we don't see. I'm not going to expect say make His Excellency NSC chairman Shehu Diko make the smart for that thing or Ibrahim Zaguza. Now good team say we don't get coach, but how long did it take? You want to be at the World Cup, abi? We go World Cup. Now God, now go help us. Now quickly, let's tell you about the Galatasaray man. Victor Osimhen is in the news. Victor Osimhen continues to win admirers with his incredible scoring form for Galatasaray. The former Super Eagles midfielder, his name is Ogenekaro Etebo, has lauded big praise for Victor Osimhen for his incredible form at Galatasaray, backing the striker to achieve greater success on his career. Victor Osimhen has been a standout performer in Turkey, delivering impressive numbers of reigning Super League champions. Now, let's talk about Osimhen form at Galatasaray. Osimhen, I need to analyze Osimhen matter. Since joining Galatasaray last year, Victor Osimhen has seamlessly, better word, adapted to life in Turkey. This boy not player, forget. This boy, this man not player with this. Becoming the talisman of the reigning Super League champions, the 26-year-old striker has been in sensational form, scoring 17 goals and providing 5 assists in 22 appearances in all competition. Now, his performance so far have made him one of the most dangerous strikers in Europe. Did they fear him? Osimhen, they remind fans and pundits say, now me be African Player of the Year 2023. I'm going to talk about the table, but you see Osimhen form, this kind of form, as I want to use that, see, I haven't heard that story, but I won't tell you now, Shapali, can I come back? See, I hear that story where we say, Eric Chelle, travel, go, Bodoibo, you don't already the now this week you want to enter Nigeria, you go, Bodoibo, go meet some of our players. It makes sense. Now they call Bros wet the ground. It makes sense, right? You want to meet all those guys, you want to talk to the players, it makes sense, it's good, you're not bad. But can I tell you, the players' mentality will be needed. Victor Osimhen, they fear him for Europe. If you see the goal Osimhen to score which they yeah, I don't know how Osimhen they play ball. Now one guy cut, without Yunus cross that ball, you don't cross it like this. Osimhen you do turn. I know I take turn that you use left, they knock him off, and the ball you knock for bad, the bounce, they come down. Osimhen a player. So this Osimhen style of football is what we want to say. But Osimhen will play in the World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda. See, I don't like it when we build a game around the certain player, but it's not bad because we've seen that in Europe as well. Sometimes the game is built around some certain players. You see Osimhen, the way Osimhen they do this form, I know any wishy can't go affect Osimhen. Most people also come back like this because Osimhen said, no, say African boy is a verse. Mikel Obi said something to me the other time. He said something. He said, whenever you come back to Africa to play football, these African players, they might be playing the trade abroad, they might be in the league, but these guys, they know. So you be professional, they go on mark you die. So Osimhen needs to up his game in African shells, and of course, why not? He wants to be able to World Cup. He's not the team World Cup now. You just the year. They sit down, they watch on the count of the World Cup. He needs to be personally. Now, if that ideology and mentality can be instilled in those guys, that's the manager's work. Eric Chelle needs to let these guys know that it's a do or die, bro. We're supposed to go World Cup. We need to be at the World Cup. You know what happens to managers? You know, you never took when Man City go play Arsenal for Emirates. Do you know why Arteta won the game? The mentality he's instilled on the boys. Not be a go be this one, no. Not be Pesero, not be Infinity, now Eric Chelle. Now I get this one now. So he has a lot of job to do. So I want to believe that the Nigerian Football Federation will give him all of the support. You know, say, this is what I say, I will support him. Support is simple to talk for TV. Support him is big, oh. We'll support him is not be supporting. You know what supporting means? You are giving him everything on all ramifications, give him all of the support. That's what that manager needs. But let me talk about former Galatasaray midfielder, Algene Caro Etebo, who plays for club side for Galatasaray between 2020 to 2021, has showered praise on Osimhen. People are still Osimhen, they give a hailing. The 44th-time Super Eagles star believes that the Napoli loanee will continue to score goals and accomplish greater heights. Now, Etebo told reports, he said, Victor Osimhen is one of the best strikers in the world. I think the football community also accepts this. I think he did a good thing by coming to Galatasaray. No, me go talk. No. He said he's a very willing player on the field who gives everything for his team. He continues to score goals. I think he will continue to score goals. I think he will do very well successfully in his entire future. That's like a support. It works for me. Okay, let me go with some of the comments that I have here quickly. Make I want to read them sharply. Olugben Gabamidele has come to say, overconfidence got Eagles to this stage. Overconfidence. Keep your comments coming. The question is out. Do you think Nigeria will make it to the World Cup? Tell yourself true. Forget say the talker. Anybody support, you think say Nigeria could go World Cup? If you tell me say yes, how? If you say no, why? That's the question. And this one is saying also, Segodi Aramed say, shout out to you, he said, he said, okay, you guys are full of lies. When did Hugo Broos dismiss Nigeria qualification? Okay, that's the question you're asking. I'll read it. You know one thing I like to do, all of these comments, when you see them, if you not read that, go back say, you don't want to talk. Oh yeah, follow me talk. What did your name that time? Segodi Ramed say, I presume he's not a Nigerian actually. He said, when did Hugo Broos? Hugo Broos has come out to say a lot about teams. Hugo Broos has said that all of the African countries in that group is big. But then, Nigeria is the biggest. Go check it out. Wait for the CEO. You know the CEO. But let me get on side. Also, Olugben Gabamidele said, if NFF can stabilize the Eagles with a friendly game with Heartland before playing Rwanda and Zimbabwe, they will help them a lot. Heartland? Why Heartland? Olugben Gabamidele, Heartland is that you want? Amunike, I don't know your point. I don't know your point why you're saying Heartland, but keep them coming quickly. Now, let's talk about Nigerians abroad. You know, when we talk about Nigerians abroad, we'll talk about Eric Chelle. Anytime I talk about Chelle, go inside. Because I don't know what will be his criteria for selection. I don't know if they will tell him what to do or what not to do. Let's say it. There's a man called Tolu Arokodare. He finished fourth in the Golden Shoe Award for the best player in Belgium for 2024, while also fellow Nigerian star Rafael Onyedika also gained some votes. But then I'll tell you, gang striker Arokodare polled 151 votes, while Super Eagles midfielder Onyedika of Champions Club Brugge got 17 votes to finish in the 18th place. Also, United Opolo Nacho made history when he became the first Nigerian to win the Golden Shoe in 2021. Club Brugge experienced midfielder Hassan Fanagan scoped the Golden Shoe with a runaway 619 votes. Can I tell you, we get boys where they do well for outside. Time don't reach. You know what we want? We want a coach. I'm sounding from Nigerian perspective now, not be for people saying of Nigeria. Now we now Nigerian they talk now. Nigerian people need coach where we say you not go look face. It's Eric Chelle the man. It's not me to say now, but I think I heard we learned what he did in Mali. He had some issues with the FA at some point because they were trying to tell him what to do and what not to do, and he was like, no. We see manager. Bissouma is the biggest player for Mali now. Who be the big player for them? Mali, Bissouma now. We watched the game. We saw Bissouma sitting on the bench. Bissouma of Tottenham Hotspur. Now, we want a manager that can make decisions at the right time. We want a manager that can, if Osimhen don't do well, go stay bench. Not be say, you don't like Osimhen, if I don't like you, you sabi play ball, you go start. That's what we want. That's what Nigeria needs now. A manager that will not be scared to say, to make change. See, you know one thing people give record to Ruben Amorim, you know why? He does not look at your face of Man United. He doesn't want to know who you are. You need to earn your space. You need to earn your spot. That's the manager we want. This boy waiting for screen so when they call Onyedika. I don't talk about I will talk about now maybe coach. Just as it be so, I don't start on for match. Now I'm good. Which day your Onyedika player was like, hey, it's good. Do we have a coach that can say, did he stay on the bench? Wilfred Ndidi has done so well. No disrespect. He has done so well for himself at Leicester. But can I tell you, can I shock you? That position where Wilfred Ndidi, they play for Nigeria, for Leicester, not being they play him again. Now Somari, they play him. Somari go there, Benotti go there, Yunus go there. They go play all those ones. Sometimes they can't play wings. Harry Winks go there. So, what's his name? Wilfred Ndidi does not play that role. See, Nigeria, many things happen. Mikel Obi, where we say they play for Chelsea that time. Mikel Obi go play defensive role for Chelsea. Come Nigeria, they play number 10. You can change it if you want to. It starts from you. Do we have the coach that can do that? Onyedika plays week in, week out. It wasn't long. What's the name? Bayern Munich. I can't recall some of the clubs out, but some top clubs in Europe were keen on this man. You know what he does? He rates the game well. He's just the man that watch the back line. He can play that defending role well. I'm not saying that it's not good. They said they try. Because they bring it to come Nigeria. We'll see they play that role well. But let's give players space to play the role that they play at the club side. You cannot be telling me you're playing defensive role in your club side. You come Nigeria, come play midfield. Who does that? So can't Nigeria will they see that thing? See, Mikel an example. One example that I know very well, John Mikel Obi, he did it. We don't watch. You did not watch Mikel. No, beside the talking now. You say Mikel Obi play 10. I tell you, they play for Nigeria. If you go Chelsea, Mourinho go use that. Mikel go there back. Now Mikel will come there back. Come they watch the Lampard. Even they say they transfer pass him. They say he go play box to box. But the game is changed actually, right? Do you want to play double? I think we barely see clubs that play that double pivot recently. You know what happens when you play double pivot in the midfield? It means like you're not trusting your centrals, your centre back. You don't trust them. Football don't pass that level. Football don't advance. Now, more you're the player they go, and that's how I expect Nigeria to be. You know what? The reason we said we don't like Pesero try you. Pesero not too bad. Pesero try. We say he give us we reach runner up. Ultimately, when they give Pesero now, can you qualify Nigeria to semi-final? He broke that jinx and he got to the final. We lost it. I don't even know what happened in that final. But the problem he had is that Pesero does not do what? Pesero does not control the game. Pesero does. Nigeria is a playing country. Nigeria is a country with a flair. We like to dominate. We like to dominate. We don't like to lose, but move the pursue ball. Like say within market. No. We want to be in charge of the game. Nigeria is a country that wants to dominate games, and that's why we want a coach that. See, Nigeria is a playing nation. That's the word. They call me stuttering, right? Nigerians are playing side. For Nigeria, we don't like to struggle. Now we're supposed to play them because not beside they carry the talk. Look, the players who will get. Even for my head like this, I don't do line up. I don't be coach you. We need to get it right. Put in the right man in the post. Put the right defenders. See, I don't know. If that says we can't go get a new coach. Now everybody's playing well. Look at Valencia. They're winning 4 games in a streak. Like how? Where have you been? Sadio Kumar is in that team on loan from Sociedad, Real Sociedad in Spain. Ciro Deza is doing well for himself. Ciro Deza. And the last time Ciro Deza played for the Super Eagles was against Mali. Even though we're not sweating Mali was. Eric Chelle, you know to perform well, but I mean, give this guy a call up. Call these guys. See, do you know what happens to football? If you play the game, you understand. If you're in the national team, it's big for you. If you're playing the MPFL, Nigeria Premier Football League, and you get called up by the national team, that's so big. It's like it shows that, oh, people, they see me, they watch me, yeah, I'm a good player, yeah. You're in club side, and they're calling you for national duty, you're big. So we want the best to be called up. Yesterday on the show, I told you 35-man squad at the end of the day, which the NFF Technical Committee, where Lawan did there. Come on, Lawan, you know Amabi? What's his name again? Victor Ikpeba did there. Ikpeba is a player, now 1997 African best, he did there. Eguavon, our right back, that time for 94, did there. We learned they will scrutinize it. At the end of the day, to be 25. And they can, you know. But who they won't call? This Aroko that are waiting for Belgium, where they score go anyhow, like say they born goal. You not go call them. See, the truth is, people say they bitter. If I did for studio now, see, let me even say it, right? Some people should not be called up. No disrespect. I like to say this, right? One Nigeria, we talk on. I said it yesterday on the show, and I'll say it again. In Nigeria, we know some favoritism, confederalism, tribalism, and other have you. I keep saying it and I'll say it again. If the Yorubas are the best in the game, doing well at club side and the world is seeing it, let them fool the national team. If the Igbos are the best, let them fool the national team. Call the best. If not the outside, call the best. Don't do this by the Nigeria national team when they will go analyze them. Who gets called up? Call players for the right reasons. See, you say NFF is not transparent. Now, then sometimes they do it themselves. You want to be transparent, do it right. Let's see who wants to talk about it. People will fault you if you say wrong about a federation that they're not. Because now, somebody got to say, I don't like what they are doing. NFF is not doing well. One of the reasons now, okay, look at this coach now. You don't take. And now they also bring on. Transparency is key for me. Calling the right players. That's even the last time when they call her name, Sadiq Kumar, I was on the show here on TV, and I was blasting that call. Like, what did he do to gain this call? Sirites are not giving me anything, but let the right guys be called up. Even you will be strikers, they score go for Europe, they call the call person, no, they score rich, you don't go yes. Okay, let's leave European saying, African shows, MPFL. Now, even we disrespect ourselves. What happens when you go to Remo Stars, you go to Rivers United, you go to Enyimba? I'm just saying, pick these guys, pick the ones that are, don't be saying, you go pack them all. Pick the right guys. Do you know, countries like Italy, you watch Italy, most of them don't travel out. Structure of the league, no issues. The Serie A is bigger, top level football. Do you know what happens to these leagues? Most of countryside, like I call them traditional country. Watch them very well and quote me wrong if you think I'm wrong, but I think I'm right on this. I know I'm right. Notice I think I know. Brazilian national team, go check them out. There's space for boys in Palmeiras. There's space for boys in Santos. There's space for boys in Fluminense. You know what they do? They know that their league would have players that can be part of the national team. Nations Cup will go play now. What if that my friend maybe say he's terminated the contract for Sudan? What's his name? Ojo Onoruleke. Ojo Onoruleke, that's my guy. Yes, that's the man I'm talking about. He's a goalkeeper. For Nations Cup, how many MPFL players are there? Maybe it will be changed now. Let me not talk about it so much because we have the chanting. And it was not long that Eric Chelle watched the chanting. I said, I'm impressed with. He saw two players. I said, I'm impressed. Bring them in. Can the players abroad have a fight with players in the MPFL? We want to see that change. And it starts now. But let's talk more quickly. Okay, let me see. Let's tell you about the Morocco 2025 facts about Super Eagles AFCON Group C. For those wanting to know about the Group C, what's really going on, who and who did there, I will tell you now. The draw for the 25 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON has placed the Super Eagles in Group C alongside familiar adversaries. Tunisia are they there, Uganda are they there, Tanzania are they there, Nigeria are they there. But let's talk about Tunisia, the big side of them. If you come on Nigeria, you call Tunisia. Tunisia have 21 AFCON appearances. Do you know? 21 AFCON appearances. Now, Tunisia made its AFCON debut in 1962, defeating Uganda 3-0 to win the third place match. Since then, the Carthage Eagles, or the Carthage Eagles word, that's the word, the Carthage Eagles, that's what they're called, have competed in the tournament 21 times, playing 83 matches, recording 25 wins, 30 draws, 28 losses, scoring 100 goals, and conceding 97. Tunisia not be small people. You know, saying that Tunisia, make I even talk this same, can I come? 2018, you know, remember 2018, what happened? You know, remember? 2019, 2019, yes, 2018 was a World Cup. 2019, the AFCON, we say we carry bronze. Now Tunisia come out also. We say, I say, sure, we win all our matches, they win. I can't say Nigeria, up Nigeria, now we go catch them. You see the shot that guy play. People going to blame Uzoro. Even me, I blame Ndidi. One AFCON title from 3 final appearances. Tunisia have reached the AFCON final on 3 occasions, 1965, 1996, 2004. Their only triumph came in 2004 when they defeated Morocco 2-1 to lift the trophy. So, men are not saying that small people will be MBO. They play ball. If not for anything, respect them because they are not African side. They play ball. 1 win in 6 AFCON meetings with Nigeria. 1 win in 6 AFCON meetings with Nigeria. You hear now? So we go meet for World Cup qualifier, abi? 1 win in 6 AFCON meetings with Nigeria. Only one they win us. Now we're there for World Cup group. See, let's say it right. The Carthage Eagles have faced the Super Eagles 6 times at AFCON, winning only once and losing 4. The most recent encounter ended in Tunisia's favor in the round of 16 at the end of the one tournament. Was it 2021? I think 2019, 2021 or thereabout. Yeah, 2021. Now, let's talk about second place finish in AFCON 25 qualifiers. Tunisia booked their AFCON 25 ticket by finishing second in the Group A of the qualifiers with 10 points from 3 wins, 1 draw and 2 defeats. They trailed group winners Comoros, who topped the standard with 12 points, while Gambia and Madagascar completed the group. Now, let's talk about FIFA ranking. 52nd. As the latest FIFA ranking released on December 2024, Tunisia is ranked 52nd in the world. Now, let's talk about Uganda. 7 AFCON appearances. So it's when you talk about this, you begin to say, can Nigeria make it to the World Cup? All of this, look, let's even have that group. Let's have it full. Let's have it full, please. Let's get it full. Looking at this one now, you need to understand that Nigeria needs to be at the World Cup. Look at the Group A, look at the Group B, look at the Group C, look at the Group D. But the Group C, when you look at the Group C, you ask yourself questions, who would make it out of this? If I want to do by permutations, right, I would say Nigeria, because I'm in Nigeria, and not just Nigeria. Nigeria is the better side. But on paper, right, we are the better side. But do we have what it takes to be there? Yes, we can. Let's fight it out. Let's fight it out. That thing you see, the AFCON is out. The AFCON pairing is out. The World Cup one is my problem. My problem still boils down to the AFCON. To the World Cup qualifiers. AFCON is settled and sealed. But we're going on a quick break. Let's go on a quick break. When we return, the show continues. Don't go anywhere because I want to tell you something about Eric Chelle and the national team. Please stay with us. All right, welcome back from that quick break. We are Voice of the People, 90.3 FM for the radio, but for the TV, we are Voice of the People TV. Yes, I need to go now. Tomorrow will be another day. Thank you so much for doing this with me. Hopefully tomorrow we come back to give you everything you need to know. 11 a.m. Nigerian time on the Sports Republic Show. I remain your host. My name is Kizzy K, the only football player without a jersey. Tomorrow, I'll see you.